So in lesson 1 of the e-course that I'm recording, I got to talk to you all about personal style. So how do we find our personal style? What brings about the things that create our personal style? What experiences in our life lead us to have a particular personal style? And then how do we start to experiment with it? And so in this email, we're talking about experimentation, which is my very favorite way of totally throwing a personal style out the window, right? So with experimentation, all that we're doing is really saying, I don't know if this is going to work. I wonder how this would do. There's this part of myself and my personality that I haven't yet really tapped into. What if I start to express it in this way? And then figuring out if it feels like alignment to you. So one of the things that I talked about in this lesson was, in the lesson in the e-course, was about how as a little girl, I never, ever, ever, outside of peer groups when I went to middle school, because that's what happens with your peer group in middle school. But as a little girl, I was never shamed for trying out new, fun, wacky, wild outfit ideas. In fact, it was celebrated in my household, and I'm super grateful for that. So I would try wearing like fun clothes, boyish clothes, frilly girl clothes, sometimes kind of sexy clothes as I got to become a teenager. I had lots of different hair colors. So I had pink hair. At one point I had like rainbow hair, started with red and went all the way around blending the colors until I got to purple. So I had rainbow hair, green hair, blue hair, etc., etc. I had short hair, long hair, all of the things. And I look back on those photos and I think, gosh, some of those looked awesome. I can't wait to do them all over again. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, well, that didn't look very good. But nobody along the way was sitting there to tell me like, yeah, you don't really look so good. So I'm very appreciative of that, because through that, I feel like I was able to experiment with all sorts of possibilities. And now I really know what my personal style is based on what I liked and what I didn't like, and what felt aligned and what didn't feel aligned. So, these days, now that we're done with middle school and high school, where people in the peer groups are just not that nice all the time, and there's lots of judgment and stuff. But now that we're through that, really, a lot of the times, the only people who are actually telling us negative things are ourselves. So if you could move that bully out of the way and leave just your beautiful, unjudgmental, non-judgmental self right there and willing to experiment, I wonder what kind of things you would come up with. So go ahead and have a time experimenting and tell me how it goes. If you have a total breakthrough or even something little that you really want to share with me, go ahead and respond back to this email. I would love to hear how your experimentation goes. All right, enjoy stretching your style simply, y'all. Bye.